Hey, it's Jessie. Today on the show, you know her from Desperate Housewives and from Searching for France on CNN. It's the multi-hyphenate, actor, producer, director, Eva Longoria.
So, if I get the job, I would love to. And he goes, stop. He's like, you cannot go in there asking for the job. No white man goes into these rooms thinking they don't have the job.
Right.
He goes, you have to put on your white male privilege pants and walk into the room and go, this is how I'm going to shoot it. This is what we're going to do.
This is Dinner's on Me, and I'm your host, Jesse Tyler Ferguson. So today I'm meeting up with Eva at Coucou, which is an adorable little French bistro tucked off of Santa Monica in West Hollywood next to the Troubadour. I've been wanting to try this place for quite some time. A lot of my friends have been raving about it. It's that sort of effortlessly chic Parisian vibe with the California cool that we do so well here on the West Coast. They have marble top counters, icy martinis, steak frites. Thought this would be a perfect place to catch up with Eva over some oysters and some great conversation. All right, let's get to the conversation. Wait,
what?
I was just
Tell
thinking
me
the last time I saw you.
Do
you remember?
The Democratic National Convention.
The DNC, where you pulled me into your car.
Yeah. Yeah, because
it was chaos getting out of there.
Yeah.
And
your husband was so lovely.
Justin,
I love
he's
him.
the greatest.
I know.
But I remember you pulled me into your car. Just come with us. We'll get you to a corner. And
We gotta get
out of here.
4 blocks away.
Yeah.
We couldn't get out.
And all I remember, and tell me if this is just a figment of my imagination, and I just I'm conflating stories, but I remember you taking tracks of your hair out in the car.
Yes,
That was
that was me. I thought you were gonna confuse me with Sofia Vergara.
No, who also takes tracks of her hair out. I feel like every actress friend of mine is always taking tracks of their hair out.
Get this out of my head.
Yeah.
It was I was in pain. I always I take my boobs out. I take my tracks
That's
out.
right. You were
lashes
taking
come off.
everything was coming off.
Yeah, I'm a 12-year-old boy. Yeah,
I love it so much. Okay, so that wasn't just a fantasy I was having. I was like, I feel like I remember Eva pulling huge chunks of her hair out.
Yeah, that was me.
That was the last time I saw you.
That was
2 years ago.
I know.
2 years ago?
I know. That was before the chaos.
Yes, before the chaos. I have to say, I left that night very invigorated and very, obviously, many of us did. Obviously, things did not go how we wanted it to go.
Yeah.
But I do, what an incredible moment to, witness, our first, kind of truly viable female candidate of color. That was...
Yeah, it was actually really
really
inspiring being in that room. But everybody, even remember when Michelle spoke? And,
Yes, the most incredible
so
speeches.
many amazing speakers and the romance of the ideology of democracy. I was it was so poetic and so they were so articulate. I'm like, vote, right?
Yes, no, I know.
But it was that
there
was
very inspired after that. I'd never been to a DNC.
Oh, really?
No, it was my first time.
Okay.
My husband had gone several times, and he was like, "I think we should go this year." And I was like,
"Yeah,
absolutely."
Well, did you go to were you there on the roll call night? That's not the night. Yeah, that was. So we make it a party. We're like from the windows to the walls, for Georgia, and
I know, yeah.
Everybody has all the states turn out to each other, and then the Republican National Convention is just roll call. They're here, here,
present and accounted for. Yeah, I know.
These doors okay being open with sound?
I fucking knew you were gonna go here. I knew it. I was like, the director's gonna come out in 3, 2, 1.
But the lighting's good.
The lighting's incredible. We like the lighting. No, I embraced all that. I embraced the sounds.
The street sounds. I love it.
I did when I had Niecy Nash on. We were literally sitting outside off of Ventura Boulevard on garbage day.
Oh.
And I was like, we're taking it all in. It will embrace all of the trucks.
I know,
everything.
I love it. When I do my podcast, my son will run in and go, Mom!
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, leave it in. Don't cut my son out. He will walk in a podcast.
Some water?
Well, listen.
Fine. We'll start with water. Jesus Christ. What does a girl got to do to get a drink around here?
What would you like? Order.
Can I get do you have, is this French?
Yeah.
So you don't have Prosecco? He's like, don't insult us. I know. Okay, no, then I'll take a Saint Germain spritz.
Of course.
I'll do it with champagne.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I just want sparkling water right now.
We're gonna
Thank
pretend.
you.
Make it fancy so we
Yeah,
can
make it
pretend
fancy.
it's the
Make
sunshine
it fancy
sprints.
for
Make it
me.
fancy. I love it. I love that you embrace all that. That's amazing.
Now I do. Yeah, no, it's
so
great.
I remember, hold for planes when you're shooting.
Yeah.
Like, how many times have we heard that?
Yes.
And I remember I was directing something. I don't know. Maybe it was like LAX, like the show. And they were like, hold for the plane. I go, this show's fucking called LAX. Why can't the sound of the plane be in the fucking show?
I know. We would always laugh on Modern Family because like the soundmen had like the craziest ears.
Yeah.
Like they could hear something from so far away. And then like I love when they would have the boom mics and they would try and find where the weird sound was coming from. But there was this one sound guy who me and Erica loved making fun. He was so easy to like embody his spirit because he would walk up and then he would sort of like he would assess you. He wouldn't look at your face yet. He would like look at what you were wearing. You'd walk up and you go, okay, and he like assess and then he'd go, good morning, and then he'd look you up and go, good morning, and like then acknowledge you. And it was
I feel like only us, only like actors who have been through 1,000 moments like this can get it.
Find
Because
humor
the
in
other thing
that.
I love PAs when they're like, hey, good morning.
they just go to another.
They go
to another world for a little while.
Yes. It's like, they're like, oh my God, how was your week? How was your weekend? It's like they are so.
I know.
I was like, oh, I'll take some scrambled egg.
Yeah.
Scrambled eggs? Yeah.
That or like you like walk even just like slightly toward the restroom and you hear like a million walkie-talkies. What is it, 10-4? What do they call it?
10-1.
10-1.
Yeah.
Maybe
10-1.
it's 10-1.
It was
It's
right.
10-1.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pee really fast.
I know. I actually hate being tracked on set.
Hate it.
I hate when people
hate
are
it so
like,
much.
everybody knows where I am. There's 4,000 people going. It was because I like to go for walks and like I just walk and like if they were on a turn, I always go, how long is the turnaround? They're like 30 minutes. I go, all right. They're like, Eva's walking. Eva's walking. She's walking off the set, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk.
I need a little fresh air.
I need a little.
The very first sitcom I did in LA was at the Warner Brothers.
Oh wow, I love that lot.
And I was being put up at a little hotel across Barnum.
You didn't live here?
No, I was living in New York.
Barnum.
I was a theater actor, so I was flown here. I did my first pilot, and I remember just saying, I'm just gonna walk home. So I walked off the set, walked home. The sidewalk literally ended. Like it ended, and I had to walk in the street like over and over
And
past.
people,
Yeah. Like the transpo van pulls up behind me. They'd been following me because they were worried about me.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like, please get in the van.
Yeah, please don't walk anywhere.
Yeah. Jesus.
That happened
Christ.
last night. Paula Pell, who wrote this movie,
Yes,
I just
I love
directed.
Paula.
Paula and Janine.
Wait, are you done with this? By the
I'm
way,
in
the
post,
Fifth
yeah.
Wheel?
Tonight's
Oh my-
the Friends and Family.
Oh my God! Had I known?
I know.
Oh my
Because I would have
God.
loved you to get eyes on it.
I
As a
have
funny
so many
person.
questions about that. Okay, so
I know, but no. So they flew in because we have
See, I
Friends
love
and
this.
Family.
I
Yeah,
love this.
I know. Shake it, baby.
Embrace
Shake
it.
Embrace it.
Well, I want to hear just a little bit about. So you finished Fifth Wheel.
I finished.
I'm so excited about this.
So good.
First of all, I'm very, very excited about your directing career. Like this,
Aw,
this
thank you.
is a. I know you've been doing it for a while, but I just watched Flamin Hot
Oh,
on
did you?
A plane a few months ago.
Yeah.
Before I even knew I was going to sit down with you, I was like, oh, I've been meaning to watch this.
Yeah.
And it's such a. And that was your first feature
Yeah,
film,
that
right?
was my first feature. Yeah.
I'm kind of blown away because I mean, obviously you have like tons of experience from directing many
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
But it was so sure-footed. Like I was just really like struck by the tone.
Yeah.
And first of all, the story is incredible.
Thank you.
And it's such an inspiring story.
It was
Like,
such an inspiring
so
story.
beautifully done.
It's everything like rags to riches and believe in yourself. It's like all those great themes, but like I read the script and I was like, I have got to direct. I really believed I was the only person in the world who could direct it. And when you feel that, because they
Yeah.
weren't even going to meet me on it because I had never done a feature. I'd done like 12 years of television, which is the hardest format, by the way, of directing.
Too.
It's
Certainly.
the hardest single camera.
As far as time management goes, too.
Yeah, the time suck of single camera. It's my favorite form. I love TV. Love TV. And I never had an ambition to do film. I was like, I wasn't like, I'm going to direct a film one day. I was like, I love TV. I was in the grind of episodic television, and that's where I got my feet wet, and then I just fell in love with it. And then I just started to do pilots, and I loved world building with like a pilot and setting the tone and the cinematic look for a TV show. And I like staying with characters for a very long time, you know. I did a lot of Blackish. I did a lot of Jane the Virgin. I loved going back and back and back. I can't believe I never did you guys.
I
so
know.
Odd.
It's very so.
Yeah, Sophia hates me.
Oh, please.
Sophia does not like
Are you kidding me?
She's one of my best friends.
That's what I thought. I was like, maybe something happened I don't know about.
Let's start some rumors. No, are you kidding?
Let's give on something to talk about.
I think she's one of my favorite people in the entire world.
Exactly.
In the entire world. You have so many funny stories of her on set. But you'll appreciate this because we were in Paris and they were like, we want to go to this restaurant. I go, oh, that restaurant's so like it's so loud. And if Sophia's like, I know. And I was like, okay. So I get us a reservation. I get there first. And then they go, oh, Miss Longoria, we got you a table in the back. And I go, I don't think Sophia's going to like that.
She will not.
But let me go see it. And it was like popping. The restaurant was so loud. And so we go to the back room. And I go, I love this. I go, we'll sit here. But in case we need to move, they go, yeah, but the only table we have is like right dead center in the middle of the restaurant. And I go, okay, so I'm sitting there and in comes Sophia and her whole entourage. And she's like, what are we doing back here?
Yes.
How am I supposed to find a husband if we're sitting in the back? We should be in the middle. And I'm like, got it.
That's right.
Yeah. She's like, this is so much better. Everybody can see me.
Yes, exactly. Isn't that so funny? Like I remember we were shooting an episode of Modern Family in Lake Tahoe, and they put us up. They got us a reservation at a very nice restaurant there, and they put us in a private room with like curtains all around us. And she's like, "Are we being punished? Why are we back here?" And, like she like refused to sit back there, and I think she even opened up the curtains herself. Like she's like, "I want to be a part of the room." Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, that's exactly
her.
right.
But anyway, I can't believe I didn't direct you guys. But I love television. And then when I read that Flamin Hot, I was like, I have to do this. And then I got the job.
When you put yourself out there for like a feature like that, do you have to like? Did you come in with like?
Yeah, you have to come in with the whole
world,
a whole presentation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you have to come in with a vision and they just want to know you know what you're talking about. You know, I remember the first time. Do you know Brian Tannen? Brian Tannen was one of the head writers of Desperate Housewives, but he was also head writer of this show Grand Hotel we did together.
Oh, right.
So I was practice pitching my pitch to him, and I was like, okay, and I have my whole deck and built out a whole deck and a graphic designer and videos playing and blah, blah. And I start and I go, so, you know, if I get the job, I would love to. And he goes, stop. He's like, you cannot go in there asking for the job. No white man goes into these rooms thinking they don't have the job.
Right.
Because you have to put on your white male privilege pants and walk into the room and go, this is how I'm going to shoot it. This is what we're going to do.
Right.
This is how it's going to look. You don't go and I mean, if you guys agree, maybe shoot it like this. And I'm hoping he goes, take all those freaking words out of your presentation. Yeah. And it changed me. Not just the presentation, it changed the way I go.
It also changes the chemistry in the room, though, too, because it feels like you are someone who comes in with such...
Yeah, this is my job.
Sure-footed, like I just said, very sure-footed. Mm-hmm. You know, it shows that, you know what you are going to do, and they should be so lucky to have you, you know?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Exactly. I'm so excited about Fifth Wheel. Did that feel like a major genre shift for you?
No, because like comedy is my wheelhouse. Like, that's my wheelhouse.
Things just show
oysters. What is happening?
Oh my
Tabasco by any
God.
chance?
Maybe. Let me.
She's like, no. That's how Mexicans eat oysters.
Wait, what did you ask for?
Tabasco.
Hot sauce. I would have Tabasco.
Should be lemon.
Don't
salt.
say Tabasco and then clarify hot sauce. I know what Tabasco is. Ma'am.
Tabasco. It's a kind of hot sauce people use.
I'm from New Mexico, okay?
Oh, yeah.
There it is. But tell me about it. So you're pleased with Fifth Wheel, and it's it's done. And
I specifically said, guys, because Flaming Hot was funny. It actually was. funny. And so after Flaming Hot, I was like, I really want, this is what you got to do. Look, you got to put lemon, Tabasco. We should have salt, but it's fine. It's fine.
The notes.
And so I was like, I want to do a big fat female comedy. And my agents were like, got it. And I was like, I want like a real, like, and I said kind of like Bridesmaids, but like now, and what does that look like? And so my agent had called me and he was like, stop the presses, we found the script. And it was the Fifth Wheel. And I had to meet with Paula and Janine, who wrote it, and they were looking at all these directors, and it was Netflix, and thank God they were fans of my directing, and so I went in and met with Paula, and I just was like, listen, lady, this is what we're gonna do, and this is what the movie will be, because it deserves to be in the same level as all the male comedies that get that budget, that get that marketing, that get that platform, and like, why do the female comedies always go, and then we have this? It's like a second thought.
Right.
Oh my God, this is
That's gorgeous.
I don't have my phone. That is so pretty. I want to take a picture of that, just so everybody knows. Yeah, take a picture.
I think someone probably already took a photo, but I'll take another one just in case.
Oh my God.
Here, look at me.
Wait.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, stunning.
Gorge?
Gorge.
Oh my God.
Preference for the temperature on the burger?
Medium?
Medium?
Yeah, that sounds good for me. Oh, it's a whole situation
It's a
underneath
whole situation
there.
underneath. You got to do the spread. Oh my God.
Yes.
But yeah, so we shot in LA, which was crazy. I
That's
haven't
so
shot
great.
LA in like 9 years.
No, nothing shoots here right now.
Nothing shoots in LA.
When you were shooting that, is that like the most time you spent in your life recently? Because I know you're mostly in Spain and Mexico,
Mexico,
right?
yeah.
Are you Mexico City?
Mexico City.
The greatest city.
Isn't it great?
The greatest city. Do you prefer if you had to choose over like Spain or Mexico City?
Oh, don't make me. They both have different pros and cons.
Yeah.
The Spaniards really love life. So do the Mexicans. But the Spaniards really they work to live.
It's that European,
Long lunches. Hora de vermouth, which is, 4 o'clock, we got to stop. It's
That's right.
vermouth hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's happening?
That's amazing.
When you go, the streets are so alive because people are out and multi-generation. So you see kids in a restaurant, you see grandparents in a restaurant. And I feel like that's something we don't do here. Like if I take my 7-year-old to a nice restaurant, people side eye you and ugh. Right. Why'd you bring your kid here?
How old is your son now? 8?
7, 8. He's about to be 8.
Yeah.
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 And there, it's like grandma and grandpa are at the bar.
Right.
My son's at the bar. We're all just out. Everybody's out, and nobody has their phones out.
Right.
Nobody has their phones out in Spain. Everybody's talking and laughing and talking to the table next to you. And oh my gosh, where are you from? Oh yeah. It's just such a social country. Everybody so kind. Yeah. And Mexico too. Mexico is the most beautiful thing about Mexico is its people.
Yeah.
The Mexican people are so kind.
When you were doing your Searching For series, I know you started Mexico, right? You
did Mexico, then I did Spain, and then I did
now
France.
And you're doing another season in France.
Second season. We leave Saturday.
I was just saying, I don't understand.
The mussels?
Oh, they were delicious. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. This was great.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Between you and Padma Lakshmi and we just had him on the show, Phil Rosenthal, all these friends of mine who were somehow reverse engineering these incredible jobs where they get to travel the world and eat incredible food.
That's exactly what I did. I was like, where do I want to be? How do I make a job there?
Tell me about the France version of it, because I know as a parent, sometimes jobs that take me away from my home is very complicated.
Yeah. How old are your kids?
My kids are 4. They're approaching 4 and 6. So around the same as you.
Yeah. Well, Santi came with me everywhere.
He did.
We were
That's what I was gonna
homeschooled
ask.
him. Yeah, and I talked to a lot of people about it. Ricky Martin, Zoe Saldana. People. I'm like, how do you do it? Kerry Washington. How do you guys do it? And they gave me their homeschool teacher agency, and we traveled with the teacher that went with us everywhere. But he was also young, in those pre-K, TKK, pre-KK,
Right.
It's
easy to miss
it's
a
fine.
few days with that.
No, but it's also he's fine. We can travel and be with a teacher to help him, developmentally be where he needs to be. And I think traveling is the greatest luxury. I get that it's like a privilege and a luxury, but it's also the greatest education you can give a child.
I agree with that.
Like my son's like, and when we're in Paris, he's saying hello in French, he's counting in French, he's playing on the playground in French, he knows macaroons. Mom, can we go to that place with the macaroons? And then when we're in Spain, he's like, oh my God, I want a chuleta. Mom, can we go? Like I knows like, oh, this is a different culture.
Yeah.
And he loves maps, so he's like, Mom, I want to go to, what did he say he wanted to go? Kazakhstan. I don't even know what it was, but like, because he saw it on the map.
Yeah, my son has this globe. It's like this interactive globe that has a stylus.
Yes.
And you could point to different countries and it will
tells
tell
you the
you
animal.
about things. Yeah.
It tells you,
And
where does he want to go?
Yeah, so he was driving in the back. He was in the back seat. I was driving the car. I was taking him to school, and it was the globe was asking him to find. Where was it asking him to find? I think it was asking him, something like that. Where it was like, it was challenging for me to like picture where it was, and so I was trying to like guide him. I was like, okay, like what are you looking at now? And he'd tell me, I'm looking at France. I'd be like, okay, so go. And I was like trying to figure out where, and then he found it, and he was telling me where it was on the globe. And I was like, okay, wow, this is. I mean.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. He has like a sense of like...
Yeah, the world. We live in a global community. We don't live in LA. We don't live in New York. We live in a global community. And that's why I love doing...
I mean, I didn't have that growing up though, did you?
No, the first time I ever went to Europe, I was 20... When did I go to Europe? Yeah, 25.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, and my son, when he was 8 weeks old, I did Dora the Explorer, the movie in Australia.
Yeah.
And I was like, how am I going to do this? And they were so great. I was still breastfeeding and I had a baby nurse and like, it was hard, but we had to go to LA, Australia 3 times. LA, Australia, Australia back. LA, Australia. But he was so tiny, he was sleeping. It didn't matter. But I remember then I went to Texas. I went to Texas after we did that. And he's like maybe 3 months old. And the boarding pass, the lady's taking my boarding pass from LA to Texas. She goes, he's platinum.
Oh.
I was like, she was so confused. Like, how can a 3-month-old baby be platinum? His points. His
so
miles.
amazing.
And I was like, I know. We had to do Australia like 3 times in 2 months. And she was like, he gets a free drink.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I said, I'll take that. I'll take it. But I'll never forget. She was so confused. She's
platinum.
Like, is this his boarding pass?
That's so
Because he's
funny.
Platinum.
Oh
and she was so confused.
That's gold. Does it sometimes feel, because I sometimes reflect on this with Modern Family, the thing that you're most known for, like Desperate Housewives, probably for you. Not that it's a thing that is, it's for me, Modern Family probably, and when we look at the grand scheme of my career, when I become older, it's going to be the thing that probably, sure, made an impact, but I'm sure, I imagine there's going to be so many bigger things for me, like artistically, than that.
I refuse to believe my greatest success is behind me.
Right.
Like,
absolutely.
When they're like, oh my God, you were on that really big show, Modern Family. And you're like, yeah, but I still have other things I'm going to do. I feel like I haven't even tapped into the full potential that I have. Like, I'm like, I can't wait to see what's coming next. I have such an appreciation for obviously what Desperate Housewives gave me.
Right.
This platform and ability to say yes or say no to things.
Of course. And also give you be free film school, I imagine.
It was my film school, 1,000%.
Yeah.
I use Desperate Housewives as my film school. I'm like, what's that? What's a lens? Why are you changing it? What's the gate? Because we filmed on film.
Right.
I'm like, what is that? Blah, blah, blah.
That's actually pretty rare. Do you feel like you're influenced by those directors? Like
1,000%. I'm influenced by Mark Cherry. His tone was so specific, and it was so funny because Kerry Washington's a dear friend of mine, and she, when the first time I screened Flamin Hot for her, she called me. She goes, "It's so crazy. That movie's everything. It's so you. It's your energy. It's fast paced. It's energetic. It's loud. It's great. But it's also the Desperate Housewives camera movements. It's also your Chicano studies degree. it's also your activism. Like, she thought the movie was so me, and I said it was, but the influence of the camera style was definitely Housewife, whip pans and push-ins and dolly shots. It was like always moving, and that's Mark Cherry. That's the brand of Mark Cherry and his, dramedy, that he really perfected that genre.
How do you communicate? Now I'm asking questions for myself.
Yeah.
I'm using you as my film school.
Great.
How do you communicate when you want something like that? Like that very stylized thing. I mean, I wouldn't know how to even say.
Yes. Hide the push and the zoom or blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Do you say that?
Now I do. But when I didn't know, I used sound effects. I would go, hey, Bob, I want it to go like whoosh. You know what I mean? Like woof. And he goes, oh, okay, so you want a whip pan. So it's just explain yourself. You're going to be so good at it.
I think I am.
You're going to have a good time.
I'm excited. I mean, what I've noticed from your work, really even before you decided that you wanted to, or even before you were actively producing, I guess, is that there is like a through line and sort of like a mission statement to your work that I really value and appreciate. And I feel very much the same way. A lot of stuff with me and my husband, we produce some things together, or stuff that I might do by myself. I do find myself using that as an opportunity to shine a light back on the LGBTQ community. And that's where a lot of the scripts that we respond to seem to,
it
speak
resonates
that way.
with you.
And,
because you have something to say.
Yes, yeah. And I feel like the right person to tell those stories. And I certainly feel that with
my work.
With your work.
It's definitely on purpose. Yeah. Because I do think
I imagine it would
filmmaking is about perspective. Because we can both do Cinderella, but your perspective of that is very different than my perspective of that. And the Cinderella I would want to make would look like this, and the one you want to make was like, oh, what if we did Cinderella, but, with LGBTQ? And what if we did, and I do think the lens in which you tell stories matters. And that's where, when we talk about diversity in Hollywood, it's not diverse stories, it's diversity of thought. Like why we think differently, and that reflects on the screen. And I do think with Flamin Hot, it was a really good example, because I was like, I am Chicano, I'm the one that can tell the story. I am Richard Montanez. Like, I've struggled, I've been told no, I've been told you maybe don't do that. I had such a strong perspective of that. But where it really matters for me is hiring. So it was so important for me on Flamin Hot, to have all department heads be Latino. And the DP had to be Latino, the costume designer, because literally the way in which they saw my vision of the movie, there was a shorthand. They're like, yeah, of course. Props. Having not Tabasco on the set, having Cholula or Tapatio, that's what we use. And he, to have that setting and going, no, guys, what is this? Like, this is... I remember we're mixing the movie, Flamin Hot, and when you mix it, you're doing the sound. So you're taking out that thing, and you're adding this, or you're adding sound effects. And there was a flour tortilla a corn tortilla on a comal, and the scene was she's heating up tortillas, and she's like, honey, we gotta go, blah, blah, blah. And the sound guy put in like a frying sound. Like, it's frying.
Right.
Because he goes, oh, it's on the stove. It must sound like that. And I go, who the fuck put... it's like French fries frying when
like hot oil.
Have you not heard of a tortilla on a comal? It doesn't sound like that. It sounds like this. So I didn't have to explain myself on set. I was a shorthand I had with them. And on the Fifth Wheel, it's such a female comedy. Mostly the producers were female. Paul and Janine were the writers. I was the director. All the stars were female. We all were firing on all cylinders with jokes. And what we thought was funny, because we all were women.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, that happens all the time. Nikki did a really funny joke about, her cheating boyfriend. And she was like, hell, I'd shove an AirTag up his ass if I didn't think he'd like it. And then I have to add that to the rotation. And we all laughed so loud, because you're like, yeah, when you have to add a new move
Yeah, to the rotation.
to the rotation. Like, we were laughing so hard, but she just like spit that out. We were laughing, but that wouldn't have happened if it was
Right.
a male director and male, writers back there going, why she say that? That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So that perspective matters. And we hired, everybody we hired was mostly female. Our whole post team, our editor, our music supervisor, all of that, musical editor, almost everybody in post is a female, but like that's where you can make a dent.
Yeah.
Because then you're a multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just you going, look at the chance I'm getting. Isn't this great for us? It's the chance you give to everybody in your crew.
Right. Another thing I really appreciate about the work you've done is you have done a lot of documentaries, which I know because I've done a lot as well. I'm always told like they don't make money, they're really hard to get funded, but I'm like, but I have to tell the story. Like we have access to this person and this story. Like, how do we not give them a platform?
Yeah.
So I've definitely appreciated that about I guess there's a very clear vision about your work and like sort of like a thesis to your work, but it's also all encompassing of so many genres, like the House of the Spirits.
Yeah.
Which is so
good,
beautiful,
so freaking beautiful.
One of the most beautiful
productions
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
First of all, how did you get involved with that? Because I remember seeing the House of the Spirits with Meryl Streep
30 years ago. And Winona
all the
Ryder.
right people. Winona Ryder, Glenn Close. It had a great cast.
I forgot Glenn Close. Yeah.
Antonio Banderas was in it.
Yeah.
So that was a little color. A lot of white people. Oh my God, I forgot about the burger. Oh!
No, I know.
Oh my God.
I know. I was like, why do we need a knife for dessert?
I know, listen. I will have a bite of that burger.
I'll just have a bite.
Oh my God, I have to at least try it. Oh my God, that's so good.
It's like 1,000.
That's so good.
Temperature good?
Yes, it's so delicious.
Wow.
I see them.
I'm close to you for a reason.
We see them.
Oh my God, that's a really good burger.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God, the French fries. Oh my God.
It's so good.
Okay,
Wow.
wait. Why were we talking about House of Spirits?
We were talking about. I was saying House of Spirits. So just the sort of breadth of your work that you have attached yourself to. You are like a true multi-hyphenate. Like you must have so many ideas. Like what percentage of the things that you are passionate about that spark interest in you do you think end up becoming something that we get to see?
Anything I want to do comes to life.
Really?
Usually. Yeah. So because I'm very picky about what I do now. So I'm lucky enough that I'm in a position now that so much is incoming now.
Yeah.
So like House of Spirits, that just fell in my lap, and I was like, yes. So I'm fortunate that I've built a body of work that can attract.
I mean, it's also it's certainly not, I think, lost on anyone that it's as a Latina in Hollywood, it's to be producing and directing. You are, there are others, but not many. And it's incredible to hear how much work you do to like bring people into all your departments. Like that's such incredible work, and like you're really putting your mouth.
Yeah, well, that's why I created Hyphenate Media, my media company, is because I wanted to build the pipeline of talent in above the line, below the line, not just in front of the camera, but like, do you want to be an editor? Like, let's get you in. Let's get you shadowing people. On the Fifth Wheel, I told them, I was like, hey guys, I want any female director that wants to shadow me. I don't care if I have a shadow every day. And I gave them access, so we had a bunch of directors come in and sit and shadow and see how the sets run and they got to ask questions, and it was really great.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I did the opposite.
It was
of what
so
I
good. I just can't fall asleep before my screening.
I know. But I said I wasn't going to have any more than one bite of that, and I basically housed
You devoured
that half. Something I can't relate to you about is that I became a parent in my mid-40s.
Okay, yeah,
for the first
me
time.
too.
I know you have stepkids as well who are older, but like
I'm a grandparent.
Yeah,
from my stepkids. Yeah,
God.
I'm a grandma.
Wow.
But but having a kid, I was 43.
First of all, what's your perspective on that, and what's your perspective? Oh my God,
So
it just
pretty.
keeps coming.
We're
That's
done.
gorgeous.
Stop it.
I'm such a sweets fanatic too.
Are you? I'm not.
You're not.
No, I'm salty. Like I was like, ooh, nuts.
I'm gonna have a few bites of that.
I love it. Just
I can't help myself.
Wait,
Like, how has it been for you? Please help me.
okay, look, back up. Spoons back up.
As a quote unquote older parent.
Oh, I've loved it. Oh, so many of my friends were young moms,
Right.
and the beauty of that is like now they're our age and they're like ready to go. They're like, we're going to Paris, we're going to Europe, we're going to. But I'm lucky that I did everything before he arrived.
Yeah.
You know, I got to say yes to everything. They're like, do you want to go do the press in Rome? Yes.
Yeah.
I want to go do that. You know. Do you want to do this? Do you want to shoot this movie over here? Yes. Yeah. It was all about me, and I loved it, and I built my career. And so by the time Santi came, I was ready to like now motherhood, and I love it, and
I feel very much in line with that as well.
It's not like people go, oh my God, you're so much more patient as an older. I was like, not really. I'm still. Just because you're older doesn't make you patient. Like, but I do think it makes me more focused on just him.
Yeah, for
as
sure.
opposed to you.
Absolutely, yeah. And how you just turned 51 this year.
Yeah.
I'm turning 51 in October.
Oh, we're both 75.
Yes.
What'd you do for your 50th?
Justin, my husband,
Yeah.
is 10 years younger than me. And so we did this for our 30-40 as well. We celebrated together, and for our 30-40, we had like a party that went into the wee morning hours. For our 40-50, we had an afternoon party that our kids were at. Yeah. It was great. And all my friends were like, this was the best time to do this. Like, it's perfect time.
So good. I loved 50. I had a meltdown when I turned 30. I was like, whoa, what am I going to do? And I was like, shut the fuck up.
I heard someone was like, today's the last day of my 20s, and they were freaking out about it. I was like, oh, you're fine.
Shut up.
The best is yet to come.
Best is yet to come. I loved my 30s, 40s. I'm going to love my 50s.
I do too.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, I'm barely in it, but so far it's been great.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I was in the Hamptons with my tequila like last year or something, and they were like, oh, you got to go to these bars. And I was like, guys, I'm not really like the bar type. And every time we walked into a bar, they were like, oh my God, it's Eva Longoria. My mom loves you. And I would be like, oh, thank you so much. And then we went to the next bar, and they're like, oh, Eva Longoria, can I get a picture? My mom's going to freak out. And I'm like, yeah. And then the third person was like, Eva Longoria, my mom loves you. And I was like, if one more fucking person. Like they only know me because of their mom.
That's really funny. I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. Yeah.
But then I'm like, of course. Okay, tell your mama hi. Should we FaceTime her? Let's call her.
Do you find that kids are now rewatching Desperate Housewives?
Yes, everybody's rewatching it. It was like number 2 the other day on the streaming.
Interesting. That's really interesting, yeah.
I keep getting like notifications. Like, do you want to watch a house? I go, no, I don't. I'm fine. I made it.
Did you ever rewatch it?
No.
Did you watch it the first round?
No.
You didn't?
I never
Interesting.
did. No. The number one question is, you're going to do a reboot? You're going to do a reboot because of all the reboots?
Yeah.
But Mark says no. Mark never wants
Really?
to. Yeah, he's like, because, this was a time where we did 24 episodes a year for a decade. There's none of this 6 to 8 bullshit, So Mark's like, we fully mind the characters.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't sleep with one more person on the street. Like, I literally have slept with everybody.
Or can we? Find the right gay man for you. You'll say yes.
The new neighbor.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank
I adore
you. I did
you.
make a mess.
And please pick up the nuts that you threw. Before, please, if you could just clean up any spare nuts.
Sorry.
Next week on Dinners on Me, you know him as fashion icon, designer, accessories king, and from his days judging Project Runway, it's Michael Kors. We'll get into becoming fashion obsessed at a young age. I mean, he had notes as a 5-year-old for his mom's wedding dress, and what it's like to see his name on handbags everywhere on a daily basis.